All right, hello Libra. This is going to be a general reading for your sign for the week of the 8th through the 15th. Now, I know we're a day behind. Today's the 9th. I only got half of the chart done yesterday. You know, shit happens, life happens. So today is the 9th. This is for yesterday through the 15th, okay? And I do read intuitively, which means I see, feel, and hear things with the cards. And every meaning may not be found in the book, okay? It may not be a book meaning or a meaning that you've heard other tarot readers say, or it may match the meaning exactly. I never know until the cards come out, okay? All right. And so far, most of the readings have been pretty deep, pretty heavy energy. So I do suggest that to go back and look for your sun, moon, or rising, your big three, and maybe watch those videos also and see if that might resonate with you. Okay. All right. So here we go. Can I pull in Libra energy, please? Can I pull in Libra energy? And what challenges, heads up, incoming energy, cards of guidance can we give them for the next week? Anything they may need a card of guidance for the next week. Libra energy, please. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Let's get one more card. Get one more card. Well, anything else? I hate putting a limit on it. I shouldn't do that. I always say one more card, and I shouldn't really put limits on it. Anything else you want me to know for the next week for Libra? Thank you. Anything else? All right, let's see what we have. High Priestess. Three of Swords. Three of Pentacles. All right, you guys. Again, this is probably going to be happening for most of you guys. Not all of you guys, but for most of you in your area of career. Okay, Three of Pentacles. This is my co-worker card. Two of Cups, Three of Swords, and the High Priestess. Okay, when I seen the High Priestess come out, what I heard was, I'm not telling you anything you don't already know. You know this. You know this. You already know what I'm talking about, who I'm talking about, or where I'm talking about in your life, okay? It's up to you to put these energies where they go. The Three of Swords, and the Two of Cups. Okay, some of you guys may be having some issues with some people at work. Now, this doesn't have to be at work for all of you. For what I'm picking up on is your workhouse. It's your area where you make your money, okay? Your coworkers. You are having issues. Some of you are having, I dropped these, I'm sorry. Some of you guys are having issues with these people right now. But for some of you, it may be at home. It may be neighbors. It may be extended family. I don't know. But there is something going on with relationships in your life right now. They are strained. Okay, we got the Six of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Six of Cups is nostalgia, things from the past. So there could be somebody dredging up shit from the past, right? People love to do that. Well, you did this, this, and this, and this is why we're this, this, and this, right? I feel like that's what's going on now. You could be the one that they're dredging shit up about, or you could be the one doing the dredging. I don't know. You'll have to tell me that in the comments, okay? But you are having problems. Relationships are feeling strained right now. Ace of Pentacles, another Pentacle card, Tower, and the Moon. Okay, yeah. So when I see the Moon card come out with the Six of Cups, that definitely tells me that there's some issues from the past. The Moon card is all about internal things, lies, things that are hidden, things you don't want people to see, secrets. So you pair that with the Six of Cups. It's something to do with either you done something in the past or another person's done something in the past that you can't let go of or they can't let go of. Either way, it's not good for your relationship, right? Queen of Pentacles has come out. You have the Ace and Queen of Pentacles and the Tower. So I don't see anything that says you're going to be walking away. Let me get one more card, please, before I say what I'm about to say. Let me get one more card. I get one more card of guidance on this Tower situation. One more card of guidance on this Tower card. Okay. Page of Wands. Page of Wands is young, fast energy. So what I want to say to you is no matter where these obstacles are right now in your life, don't do anything rash, okay? Don't do anything rash. That fell out as I was asking for more information. And what I actually had in my head was I didn't see any cut or severing, you walking away. Be careful with your words this week and any arguments you may have with somebody. Ten of Pentacles. This is all about your home life, luxuries, comfort, your family. Watch what you say in any arguments or strange situations, okay? When that page came out, I was talking about I didn't see any cards of cut and sever, walking away, and then the Page of Wands flew out. That's rashness, that's fastness, that's quickness, that's doing knee-jerking sometimes. Maybe you're too quick for the draw, too quick on the draw. You're making assumptions and rationalizations about shit that later on you may regret, okay? So just be careful with that. And this could be in any relationship, anywhere in your life. I'm picking up coworker, but that doesn't mean it has to be. It can be home, it can be family, it can be neighbors, it can be neighborhood, it can be jobs, it can be pets, it can be siblings, it can be children. Just be careful with the relationships in your life right now, okay? This is what I want to tell you. But there will be some breaking down and building back up. So will this be an actual Tower moment for you, Libra? I don't think so. I think what we're looking at is, hold on, something flipped. I think what we're looking at is something that may feel like a Tower moment, okay? And you have the Seven of Pentacles sitting here. It may feel like things are breaking down, but are they really? I don't think so. I think just because the relationships are so strained right now in your well, relationships, that it may feel as if you're at a breaking point or the other person's at a breaking point. Seven of Pentacles, you've planted seeds somewhere, which that could be where that tower situation is coming in. Sometimes you have to get rid of old things for new things to sprout, right? You have to break down the old to bring in the new. And that's what I'm seeing here. You see, this card has the roots. It has new sprouts coming up. And right behind it is the tower. So there will be some things leaving. Now, will it be people? I don't know. Not necessarily. Not necessarily people. Could be, especially with the Pentacle card. Pentacle card is tangible things you see, feel, and touch, right? So it could be just some objects leaving your life right now, okay? Don't be surprised if some of you guys have a yard sale. It could be something as simple as that, okay? For energy to move. But I would put a red flag on relationships. Like, be careful with them right now in the words you say, okay? Nine of Cups, Ace of Cups, Two of Swords. Okay, as I'm speaking of relationships, Nine of Cups pops out. This is endearment for me. This means I am talking about somebody you do care deeply for. So again, watch your words, okay? Once the words come out, you can't take them back, okay? Be careful with what you say. Ace of Cups, speaking from the heart, tell the truth, put it all out there. And then the Two of Swords. Yeah, you may feel a little confusion going on. Where did this come from? What's happening? I don't understand. That type of energy, okay? Anything else for Libra? Anything else for Libra? Yeah, be careful with your emotions. We got the King of Cups sitting here. Let your emotions guide you this week, okay? Let your emotions guide you. Got some stuff that flipped. Five of Wands, Queen of Cups, and the Star. Yeah, my Five of Wands is defensive energy. So some of this arguing and bickering, you're going to be defending something you've said or done, or something they've said or done. There's going to be this defensive energy about it, okay? The Star card tells me that it's going to blow over, and when the dust settles, you're going to see that everything was for the betterment of your relationships, okay? Whatever it is you guys are going to have it out about, at the end of the day, you still care about them. They still care about you. And it just had to happen, okay? The air needs to be cleared. Again, I don't see any walking away. Like I said, I don't see anybody anywhere where you're cutting ties or severing. It's just a lot of heated discussion, okay? A lot of heated discussion. Anything else? Last shuffle. Anything else for our Libras? Any other cards of guidance? Five of Cups. I don't know what that one is. Hold on. Five of Cups is all about you can't see the good for the bad. You're focusing on all the hard work you've put in, go down the drain, when there's still a full bowl of hope and promise back here, but you cannot see it. And the Seven of Wands. Yeah, by the end of this, you'll be in that Seven of Wands energy. Calm, cool, and collected, okay? Everything's going to blow over. See this card? Look at this card. Very calming, very in control. That's how I see you, Libra, by the end of the week, okay? Just the only warning I really have throughout this reading is watch your words with everybody in all relationships. All your relationships in life, watch your words, okay? Pay attention to what you're saying, all right? Okay, Libra, you guys have a great and wonderful day. Bye. All right, hello, Scorpio. My name's Angela. This is a general tarot reading channel, and I thought I would give you some readings for the next week. I know today is the 9th. The energy reading is actually starting on the 8th, which was yesterday. I just got a little behind, so you guys are a day behind, but it's going to be for the 8th through the 15th, okay? And I do read intuitively. That means that I see, hear, and feel things with the cards. And I may have a meaning for a card that doesn't match any book meaning you've ever heard of, or a way that you've heard another tarot reader mention the card, okay? Or it may match exactly, all right? So we already have one that's flew out. I'm going to take it, and it is the Three of Pentacles, you guys. Every single sign, I do believe, I'd have to go back and check all of them, but I believe every single sign has had issues in the co-worker area so far. All right, Scorpio, you are no different. Three of Pentacles, my co-worker card. All right. Can I get some more information for Scorpio, please? Can I get some more information for Scorpio? Scorpio, please. More information. Knight of Cups. Some of you guys may have your eye on somebody, and it may be somebody at work. It doesn't have to be. That's just what the cards are saying to me right now, okay? So we have the Seven of Swords and the Knight of Cups. Seven of Swords is a sneaky energy. So somebody, somewhere around you, Scorpio, they're sneaking around. Now, does it have to do with that Knight of Cup card sitting there? Could. It could. We'll have to dig a little deeper, okay? But I will say that I know definitely some of you guys have something going on with a relationship at work. Either you have your eye on somebody or they have their eye on you, okay? And that's coming to the forefront this week. That's coming to the forefront, all right? Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Swords. Anything else for Scorpio? All right. Nine of Pentacles tells me that you're really focused on you right now. this has really changed meaning for me in the last couple of weeks. You go back and watch any of my other readings. This is telling me you know what you want and you know how to get it and you are going for it, okay? The Nine of Swords. This is really a lot of stress, a lot of worry, a lot of long days and late nights, right? But if you look in here, just like all the other cards, there's this white bird sitting on top. As soon as you release this energy, all doors open, okay? Energy starts moving. Things start changing. But as long as you're sitting up late at night, oh yeah, okay. Sitting up late at night, can't eat, can't sleep. What do I do? What do I say? What do I say this? What do I do that? What are they talking about? Are they talking about me? Are they talking about her? Are they talking about us? You know, whatever the deal may be. How am I going to pay my light bill, my water bill, my rent? All these things fall under the Nine of Swords energy, okay? It's very anxiety-driven energy, all right? And I'm a little confused as to why it's sitting there with the Nine of Pentacles. Because for me, the Nine of Pentacles is very, I got this, I know what I'm doing. But there's some area of life, Scorpio, where you don't got this. You don't know what you're doing. Queen of Wands, again, that is this I got this energy. So there's some area of life where some of you guys really know what you're doing. You know where you're going. And then again, there's an area in life where you're not so sure. This is the card I want to dig on deeper. Can I get some more information for this Nine of Swords? Where in life is this Nine of Swords following for Scorpio in the next week? Okay, I believe that was the Moon card that just came out. Okay. Thank you. Let me see what we got here, because I really want to get into this. Okay. So, I'm going to tell you right now. Let me put the cards down, Scorpio. You have the Moon card that's come out. Moon card, secrets, lies, things hidden, things internal, things you don't want people to know about, right? Nine of Wands. This is my watcher card. You're watching somebody or something very intently. You're taking notes. You're mentally taking notes. You're scrutinizing. This is my watcher card. Then we have the Page of Cups. Page of Cups holds a lot of emotion for me. It's a younger, faster energy. I'm not sure where this fits in yet. I want more information on this. And then the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is about your heart. So speaking from your heart, speaking your truth, speaking from the heart, being honest. I feel like this could be something to do with you, Scorpio. Not so much other people. Okay, I wondered if this is something to do with you, like a discrepancy within yourself. There's something you're regretting doing or not doing, something you regret saying, somewhere you regret going, just regret something, maybe the chance that you didn't take in life. I don't know. This one has me a little stumped. Be honest with you, Scorpio. Can I get more information, please? Can you tell me something else about this Ace of Cups and this Nine of Swords? I want more information. Give me whatever you got. Okay, it's something, okay, Lover's card. Okay, thank you. You can't get any more clear than this. As I'm asking for more information on what the deal is with this Ace of Cups, with this page, with this watcher card, with the hidden emotions and the sneaky energy and the Nine of Swords, I wanted to know what area, where in life is this falling for you, Scorpio, because other areas you seem calm, cool, and collected, right? As I'm asking for more information, the Lovers and the Two of Cups pops up. So some of you guys are having issues right now in the romantic partner area. Okay. The romantic partner area. Some of you guys may be, okay. Some of you guys may be on the verge of divorce, separation, breaking up, calling it quits, putting distance between you. Or maybe that is part of the problem. There's too much distance. Can I get some more information, please? Lover's card. Okay. The Chariot. That's speed for me. So whatever's happening is happening quick. It happened fast. I always pull my focus toward that tornado. It really did a number on you, Scorpio. And the romantic partner. Now, you don't have to be married for this. Boyfriend, girlfriend, marriage partner. Somebody you're romantically connected to is what that card is for me, okay? Now, there can be other cases, because I had somebody tell me one time, it just means something that is precious to you. Yes, in other cases it can mean that. But right now I'm speaking to somebody in a romantic partnership with somebody else. Boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife. It could be extramarital. I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there. I mean, because shit happens, right? But whatever this is very, it's in turmoil right now, Scorpio, okay? Can I get a card of guidance for whoever I'm speaking with? Yeah, Ten of Cups. There you go. That's my happy home, happy marriage, happy partner card. It's not so happy right now, okay? You're having problems there. You may be okay at work, but you're having problems in the home love department, okay? There's some issues going on. And with the Ace of Cups here, I feel like the universe is saying you're going to have to let down your walls, okay? Open up your heart. Be vulnerable. You're going to have to speak to this person. Speak clearly and directly and truthfully, okay? Okay, I just heard, okay, Magician just flew out. That's manifestation. I just heard, wow, everything else is going surprisingly well in one area of your life, which it looks like it may be at work. Things seem to be going very, very well. There's another area that is falling apart. Okay, that's what I'm seeing in the cards right now. The Magician came out, which means you're trying to change things. You're trying to manifest something into reality. Are you trying to fix this partnership, or are you trying to call it quits with this partnership? I do not know. What I do know is that you're gonna get nowhere. Strength is on deck. You're gonna get nowhere without open and honest communication with this other energy, okay, with this other person. Page of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. Ten of Swords, yeah. Eight of Pentacles. Okay. So you may have found out some new information. That's where all this is coming in. The sneaky energy, the moon. The sneaky energy. You just got the Hierophant. You may have found some new information out that really changed the way you see this person, okay? Really changed the way you see this person. And for a long time, this person may have been the center of your world. We have the Six of Wands sitting here. That's a lot of attention. You doted on this person. They were the center of your world. You thought a lot of them. I don't think you got the Nine of Cups, but I'm surprised the Nine of Cups isn't out here. Eight of Pentacles, that's a lot on your plate. But at the end of the day, we do have the Ten of Swords here. And Ten of Swords is all about drama, deceit, backstabbing. You do feel like you were doing wrong, Scorpio, okay? You do feel like you were doing wrong. And at the end of the day, you're going to walk away. You're going to cut and sever. I'm hearing cord cutting for you also. That came through for another sign. I can't remember which one. I don't normally speak about these things in readings, but yeah, I'm hearing cord cutting. So this energy, the sneaky, lying, backstabby energy that I feel pretty safe in saying you just found out about it. Probably within the last month. Okay, Scorpio. This is some very confusing energy. You have a lot of things going on. You have so many things that I can't even sort them out in my head. I have stuff flying through my head like rockets just shooting off. So I'm not even going to try to make any more sense out of these cards. But what I am going to do is pull an angel card for you guys. Okay. Can I please get an angel card for Scorpio? Can y'all give them some kind of piece of advice? Because they've got a lot going on. A lot going on. I got the book in there. A lot going on and a lot on their plates. So two cards actually fell. Okay, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and show you the cards that fell, all right? Thank you. Okay. Let me put these up. Hold on. All right. So number one, the first card that fell. These are so thick. I always feel like I have more than one card in my hand. Okay. The first card that fell is 7-11, persistence. Okay. And it says, you've been working very hard toward your goals, but at some point you have to take all you have done and benefit from it. Your angels ask you to honor your growth. Reflect on something you've been working on for a long time and think about how far you've come. Really give yourself some credit for lessons learned, tasks accomplished, and fears faced. Give yourself a pat on the back. Okay, Scorpio, 7-11. Remember these numbers. When you see these numbers on something, think back to this advice, okay? And the next card, and some of you guys are going to say, oh my God, okay? This is actually the last 3 digits of my phone number. And a lot of people said that I should change it, but I didn't. I kept it because I don't believe there's anything with this number, okay, as far as negative, all right? So the next number you got is 666, okay? And it is personal responsibility, okay, which I feel like was part of this reading. Like I'm going to be honest with you, Scorpio, okay, because I'm not here to blow smoke up your ass. With the back and forth bickering, the negative energy, the like when you got the 6 of Cups, dredging up old things, you need to take personal responsibility for some of this, okay? It's not always the other person's fault. I feel like that's what needs to be said here. And the card says it's time to reflect. This number can have very negative connotations to some. Yes, that's what I talked about a while ago. But from your angels, it's actually a powerful reminder to stop focusing on the material world so much. It's a strong message from your angels to take personal responsibility in your own life and ask yourself in all areas, what do I need to do differently? Sit quietly and reflect on this question today, okay? What do you need to do differently in these situations, okay, that these cards are representing right now in your life? And for different Scorpios, it's different areas of life, okay? All right, Scorpio. That's your reading. I hope this helps somebody. You guys have a great and wonderful day. Bye. All right. Hello, Sagittarius. My name is Angela. This is a general tarot reading channel. And I'm going to do a reading for you for the next week. That is the 8th through the 15th. And I know I'm running late. It's the 9th, so you guys get one that's a day behind. I'm so sorry about that, but life happens, shit happens. And I got tied up in some stuff yesterday. But I do read intuitively, so I see, feel, and hear through the cards. And Sometimes the cards may give me a meaning that is not a book meaning, or a meaning that you've heard another tarot reader use with the card, okay? And sometimes it's the exact same thing, and I never know until the cards come out. Now, I just read Scorpio. Scorpio had a very intense reading to the point where I had to cut the reading, and I just pulled angel cards for them. So if you have Scorpio in any of your big three, I suggest you go and watch that, okay? And we already have cards that are falling, so let's see. Sagittarius energy, we have Two of Cups, Lovers, Six of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, and Justice. And oh my God, you guys, Scorpio had these same cards, and I promise I shuffled them, okay? So the Two of Cups tells me Temperance, Ace of Wands. So let's start with the Two of Cups. Two of Cups tells me there's somebody coming your way, Sagittarius. Some of you guys may have your eyes on somebody, or they have their eye on you, but they are coming your way, okay? And it's laying right next to the Lover's card. So some of you guys have a new relationship on the horizon. Not all of you, some of you, okay? And then we have Temperance and the Six of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, Justice, Ace of Wands. All right. Okay. Some of you guys have planted seeds. That's where that Seven of Pentacles is coming in. You've planted seeds for something to take sprout, some new change in your life. And is laying over that Six of Cups, okay, and that Temperance. So for these new seeds to sprout, Sagittarius, you're going to have to let go of the past, okay? You're going to have to let go of whatever this past energy is that keeps coming up, okay? And I feel like the universe is saying you're going to have to show patience. Sag, you're going to have to show patience with these new seeds that are sprouting. Then you have Justice laying there. Now, what is this Justice card about? I'll have to look into that one. Ace of Wands, you know what to do. You know where you're going. This is inner work, inner knowings. Justice card, Justice card. Can I get more information for this Justice card, please? What is this Justice card about for Sag? What, okay, Hierophant, Hermit. Okay. So, I feel like this Justice card isn't about anybody else, okay? If you look at it, actually, if you look at it, she's looking down and there's a reflection there. A reflection of herself there, okay? I feel like this is inner work for a lot of you guys, especially with the Ace of Wands sitting there, and the Hermit, and the Hierophant. Yeah, you're doing a lot of inner work. You may even say a spiritual awakening. That word is getting thrown around a lot right now, but it's something to do with spiritual awareness in your reality right now. The Nine of Cups, yeah, it's something that is really opening up your soul, Sag, right? It's really opening up your soul. But what you've got to do, okay, that Justice card is screaming at me. And what it's saying is forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Three of Cups. If there are friends that are offering a helping hand during this time, take it. Because sometimes, oh, something fell. Yeah, Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands. So when people are working on themselves, they tend to hold a lot of guilt, okay? A lot of guilt. Things get heavy, things get hard. They feel guilty about shit they've done in the past. You got to let that go, okay? Let that go. If there are friends that are trying to help you, trying to talk to you, trying to communicate with you, don't shut them out right now, Sag, okay? Don't shut them out. Yeah, Ace of Cups. A lot of inner work. A lot of inner work, you guys. You guys let me know in the comments. What do you have going on? Some of you guys have a relationship on the horizon, and some of you guys don't even have time for that right now. Knight of Swords happening fast. This came out of nowhere, and with the stuff that's going on in our planetary alignments right now, I can see that happening. It's like a bolt of lightning. Like you wake up one day and bam, it's happening. Ten of Swords was under there. Okay, that is usually, okay, I see the Ten of Swords as a lot of drama, a lot of back and forth. He said, she said with other people. Now, it could mean that for some of you guys, because we do have the Three of Cups laying out here, but I feel like this is within yourself, okay? You're being hard on yourself. You're being very hard on yourself right now, Sag, for what you're trying to create, what you're trying to accomplish within. Very hard. King of Pentacles. I don't like the King of Pentacles energy. I never do. Queen of Wands. You got the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands sitting here. So whatever you're trying to accomplish, Ten of Wands, burdens, Eight of Wands. Okay. Whatever you're trying to accomplish may feel heavy right now, and I can tell you that it does with the Queen of Wands. I mean, the Ten of Wands sitting there. Eight of Wands incoming. It may feel like burdens. Like, damn, this is hard. This is harder than I thought it was going to be. You know, I don't know if I want to do this or not. Right? You're like almost backtracking. Almost backtracking. You're like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I can't do this. Well, you can. You can do it. And Eight of Wands is incoming. There's going to be something coming in. You got the Wheel. The Wheel of Fortune. It's the first time I've gotten a wheel in a while. The wheel tells me that, I'm going to be honest with you, Sag, some of you guys are going to make it through this difficult time, all right? This uprooting yourself. You're digging deep. You're trying to, somebody else had the same thing. You're trying to fix yourself when there's really nothing to fix, okay? But that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to fix yourself. And right now, I'm not going to lie to you, the wheel is screaming at me. Some of you guys will make it, some of you guys won't. And it all depends on you. It all depends on you, Sag. how you handle these situations, that the universe is going to come up. There's the Tower. You got the Five of Wands and the Tower sitting there. Things are seriously going to start feeling like they're crumbling around you. That's because you are working on yourself. You're working to bring in a new you, Sagittarius, right? A new you. Does this have to do with other people in your life? Absolutely. Some of you have family, you have friends, you have kids. Yes, what happens to you affects others. But this is mainly about you, okay? And you make, with that Five of Wands sitting there, you're going to have to defend what you're doing to some people. They're not going to understand why you're saying the things you're saying, doing the things you're doing. Yeah, Nine of Swords. It's going to be really hard for some of you guys. This is some... Ooh. Queen of Cups. Your emotions are going to be all over the place. This is going to be... Your emotions are going to be all over the place. It's going to be hard for you. It's going to be... Something fell, you guys. Hold on. It's going to be where you... Two of Wands. I mean, Two of Swords. You don't know if you're coming or going. You don't know which end is up. And I feel like... looking at these cards right now, I feel like you're in the midst of it. You're in the middle of it, okay? Four of Cups. Two of Swords. Okay, Four of Cups just came out. You can't sit and wait for somebody else to make these changes for you, Sag. Okay, I don't know if you're waiting, you're not taking actionable steps, you're a little scared. I see all that in the cards because I'm speaking to all Sagittarius right now, and not every person. You're not all the same, right? You're different. Some of you guys are going in full force, full speed ahead, no fear, and some of you guys have came to a complete stop in this evolution of self, okay? And you're sitting there waiting for somebody to help you. There's the Devil. Knight of Wands, the Empress. You're sitting there waiting for somebody to help you, and now is not the best time to be asking anybody's opinion about anything, okay? They don't know you the way you know you, okay? We're always keeping things hidden. Everybody doesn't always know the real us, okay? The best thing to do is just work on you with you. Ace of Swords, higher knowledge. You're going to be learning something new, Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. And with this Knight of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles sitting here, then you have the Ace of Swords. So you're going to have to adopt this I don't give a shit energy, right? I don't give a shit, right? And when it's all said and done, you'll be holding this Queen of Pentacles energy. These tangible things will start coming into your existence. This is how you know you're on the right track. You're giving birth to Empress. You're giving birth to creativity, to new things, new ideas, a new you, basically, okay? A new you. This is a lot of, whew, you and Scorpio. Holy shit. One more card and I'm calling it. One more card of guidance. King of Cups. Again, follow your emotions. Follow your internal compass. It's there for a reason. That's why we have it. It's to guide you, to lead you. Listen to your internal self. Listen to that little voice inside. Not the voices on the outside, okay? Because, okay. A lot of people do not want to see you succeed, okay? That's also where that Five of Wands is coming in from. A lot of people do not want to see this growth happen, okay? They want you to stay where you're at because it's comfortable for them, okay? All right, Sag. Whew. You guys have a great, wonderful day. Bye. All right. Hello, Capricorn. My name's Angela. This is a general tarot reading channel. This is going to be current energy, incoming energy for challenges, heads up, things you need to know, cards of guidance for the next week. Now, it's starting the 8th through the 15th. I am a day behind. I'm sorry about that, but shit happens. Life gets in the way. So this is coming out on the 9th. And I want to show you guys, as I was splitting your card to shuffle, the card of self was in the middle, along with the Seven of Wands. This is the card of self, internal work for me. I'm interested to see if this card comes back out for you guys. All right, can I pull in Capricorn energy? I do read intuitively, so sometimes the cards may say something to me that's not in the book, or you haven't heard another tarot reader use it that way, okay? Or sometimes it means exactly that, all right? The same thing. Okay, so let's go Capricorn. Now, Scorpio and Sag had very deep readings. Scorpios are so deep I couldn't even finish it. It has so much confusion and messages just flying in so fast that I just went ahead and pulled angel cards for them. So if you have Scorpio or Sag in your big three, I would go back and watch those videos, okay? All right, Capricorn, let's see what we got. So starting out, we have the Eight of Swords and the Four of Wands. So some things going on at home. Home life is in a little bit of an upheaval right now. A lot of anxiety, a lot of stress. Now, this could be because of people or situations, Capricorn, okay? People or situations. I don't really know yet. Let's see. More information, please, for Capricorn. More information for Capricorn, please. Okay, Knight of Swords, fast moving energy. All right, and looky there. There's the Sun, card of self. Okay, Capricorn, I'm going to tell you now. Let's go ahead and pull all this together. Queen of Wands, Ace of Wands. You have Queen of Wands and Ace of Wands. Knight of Swords, Sun card. So this is all about changing you, Cap. This is all about Two of Wands, Queen of Wands, and Magician. This is all about changing you, yourself. It starts and ends with you, Capricorn. This is an internal change, internal forgiveness, things that you regret in life, things you regret doing, things you don't regret doing. But going in and what some people like to say, fixing yourself. I've said that for several other signs this week so far. So it begins and ends with you, Cap. Like, if there's no change within you, within the soul part of you, especially with the Sun card sitting here, with the Sun card and the Ace of Wands sitting here, see what else you got here. Yeah, especially with these two cards, if you are not starting within, okay, and when I say within, I mean changing the way you see things, changing the way you look at things. When your inside starts to change, that's when your reality will follow, okay? The Magician. That's when your reality will follow. And the things you're trying to bring into this timeline will start appearing, okay? You start seeing your reality changing. But it's got to start within. As long as you're still holding these same old thoughts, same old views, same old worries, same old anxieties, and nothing's going to move, okay? Not a bit of this energy is going anywhere, okay? Anything else for Capricorn? Anything else for Capricorn? And you guys are the builders, or one of the builders in the zodiac. You make things happen, right? You're Capricorn. I'm surprised there's not a lot of Pentacle cards. I'm surprised there's not a lot of Pentacle cards out here. Okay, we have the Two of Wands, Page of Pentacles, and Page of Swords. All right. Especially with the Knight of Swords coming out. Yeah, the Knight of Swords coming out. That's speed. Watch how quickly you're making these decisions, okay? With the Page of Swords and the Page of Pentacles coming out. Be careful. Be careful with the decisions you're making with your money decisions, okay? Watch yourself. And be careful with the decisions that you're making with your pentacles, your money. Watch yourself, okay? No knee-jerk reactions for any of it. Two of Wands is about planning. Three of Wands is about going. You're still in the planning stage, which makes sense because you have the card of self. You're doing a lot of internal work, a lot of planning. Okay, but you also have the Three of Wands sitting there. So at some point, you will be going. But I feel like right now, you're still in that Two of Wands stage, the planning stage. You're working on yourself. But the Three of Wands is saying, it is telling me you're going to go. Whatever you're trying to create, wherever you're trying to go, it will happen. Okay, it's going to happen. Nine of Cups, there's a relationship somewhere in your life that has to do a lot with what you're doing right now. Okay, a lot with what you're doing. Great admiration, great love for this person. And the rest of the world you could care less about. And as I'm saying that, the King of Wands has fell out. Okay? You could care less. You are working on you and something particular in your life, Capricorn, right now. Okay? And it has to do with money. Okay? It has to do with money. You're building a stable foundation in which... Hold on, Cap. You're building a stable foundation right now in which to stand on, okay? Cap, a lot of you guys. There's the Chariot. It's happening quick and fast. It's my fast moving card. Now, the Chariot always tells me that it's not going to be easy. You have that tornado swirling in the background in this card. See the tornado in the background? It's not going to be easy. It's going to be hard as hell, okay? There's nothing easy about this, which there never is. There's nothing easy about internal work. You're trying to better yourself, okay? Uneven energy exchange, Emperor, Eight of Cups. So, that chess piece is sticking out to me. Uneven energy. There's somebody in your life that thought they can move you around like pieces on a chessboard. This may be for a specific Capricorn, okay? But there's somebody out there right now. Now, this could be somebody at work, could be somebody at home, could be a neighbor. I don't know. You need to fit it where it goes. But they thought they could manipulate you. You have the Two of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Eight of Cups that just fell out together. They thought they could manipulate you. But with you doing this inner work, you're going to be walking away. You have the Eight of Cups sitting there. That is saying goodbye. There's nothing that can make you stay. Yeah, Ten of Wands, it was a burden. This relationship was a heavy burden for some of you guys, Caps. Okay? Heavy burden. But I feel like something new has stepped in. Yeah, there you go. I said I feel like something new has stepped in. And there you go. The Fool and the Knight of Pentacles. Something new has stepped in and changed the way you're seeing things. Completely changed the way you're seeing things. The Fool's Journey, the Knight of Pentacles. Like I said, you're trying to build a solid foundation. Okay? And with the Fool's Journey laying there, this new journey, these new experiences, they're going to help. They're going to help with that, okay? Just be strategic in your... Okay. Be strategic in your plan making, okay? Be strategic in your plan making. Watch who you're talking to. I'm here. Watch who you're talking to. Watch who you're telling your plans to, okay? One more shuffle and I'm going to call it for Capricorn. Watch who you're telling your plans to. Be strategic and watch who you're telling your plans to. The Hierophant. Whatever is going on right now, Cap, is a soul calling for you. This is something that your soul was going to... Yeah, look at this. Okay. This is something that your soul was going to do no matter who you're around, no matter what relationship you were in. This is like a karmic lesson, what you're going through right now, Cap, okay? Six of Swords. Well, you had the Three of Wands, so I told you you're going to be moving on at some point. The plans you were making, you will be going. Now, the Six of Wands is more or less for me about leaving a person, place, or thing behind. So whatever this manipulated energy is back here, you will be moving on from it, okay? It may take a little work. It's going to take a little work. You got the Knight of Wands here, but when you do start moving this energy, it's going to move fast. Eight of Wands incoming, okay? Incoming energy. This is all the energy you have to look forward in the next week. You're going to see movement, Cap. Okay, you're going to see movement in whatever this is you're trying to build. This new foundation, this new relationship, this new job, this new family, this new you. Okay? All right, Capricorn. You guys have a great and wonderful day. Bye. Okay, hello Aquarius. My name's Angela. This is a general tarot reading channel, and I'm going to be reading some upcoming energies for you guys for the next week, the 8th through the 15th. I know today is the 9th. That's probably when I'll get this out later on today. So I'm a day behind for you guys. I'm sorry, shit happens. I do read intuitively, so I hear, see, and feel the cards, and not every meaning you're going to find in a book, or you may never have heard another tarot reader use it that way. And sometimes it may mean exactly the same thing as what you've ever heard, okay? It just depends. I never know until the cards fall, okay? And this week's energy has been pretty heavy, so your sun, moon, and rising, I suggest you go back and find those videos and watch those too. I wouldn't normally suggest that, but this week the energy is pretty heavy with change and the people in your lives, okay? All right, we already have some cards that fell. Oh my goodness, I'll go through these in a minute. And this is the second time I've cut this deck, and we have the Four of Wands and the Three of Wands here. I just want to show you guys this because, like I said, it's the second time I cut the deck, and both times these cards were in the middle of the deck. Both times. So let me shuffle again. So remember the Four and Three of Wands. I'm interested to see if they show back up in the reading, okay? All right. So I'm seeing the Ten of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. Okay, straight off the bat, you're having relationship issues. Oh, man, Aquarius, your relationships are strained at home. I want to say this is with your partner. You're having a hard road to go right now, okay? Everything's feeling hard. Everything's feeling like a burden. I mean everything. From home to job to neighbors to pets to your kids to your spouse to boyfriend, girlfriend. Doesn't matter. Put it where it goes. But everything in your life right now, Aquarius, is very hard. Very hard. Like burdens. Burdens on your back. Things feel tough. Five of Pentacles. You're in the middle of it, Aquarius, okay? That's why I feel so hard right now. I'm not ready to take these cards yet. That's why I feel so hard right now. You're in the middle of it. You're still sitting in it, brewing, okay, in the middle of all the drama and just bullshit, okay? But whenever I see this Five of Pentacles, if you look, she's locked in this room. There's a key right here for her to use, and she does not see it because she's looking at everything around her that is bad, and the same thing for the Five of Cups. She's looking down the drain at all the wasted time, wasted effort, spilled milk, but right behind her is this cup full of help, hope, and promise that she does not see. So I feel like the universe is saying, lift your head up, okay, Aquarius, lift your head up. Don't let things get you down. I know things feel heavy right now because I can tell you now, you are in the midst of it. You are in the midst. And there's not, for the ones that are going through it, you will not disagree with me. It is hard and heavy. And you don't even know if you're going to make it. And I don't, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if I see some walking away cards, okay? Let's see what we got. What else do you have for Aquarius? Please give me some more information. Some more information, cards of guidance for Aquarius, please. This is some heavy energy. Okay. Queen of Wands, Two of Cups, Seven of Swords. Okay. So, guys. Whew. Okay, Two of Cups. Again, a relationship card. You got the Ten of Cups and the Two of Cups. Your relationships are strained right now. Strained, Aquarius. Strained, like to the breaking point. Seven of Swords. There are some people with some sneaky energies around you that don't want to tell you the truth about things right now, okay? I'm going to tell you that. I'm not here to blow smoke up your ass. The Queen of Wands. Everything's happening fast. It's making your head spin. You're probably like, holy shit, how do we get here? Everything's heavy. Can I get some card of guidance for Aquarius, please? Because this is some... Relationships are at the breaking point, Aquarius. I'll tell you that. You have the King of Cups. So, emotionally, you are trying to hold it together, Aquarius. You're trying to say, look, I'm not going to let you get me down. I'm not going to let you bring me down with you. Hold on, we got some cards that flip. I'm going to take them. I put the other one back by accident, but if it needs to come out, it needs to come out later. Card of Self, again. The Magician. You got the Sun, the Magician, the Four of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles. All sitting on top of this King of Cups. You have a lot of things in your mind right now. A lot of things rattling around in your head, okay? A lot of shoulda, coulda, wouldas. A lot of he said, she said. A lot of drama. A lot of regret, okay? That's what's going around in your head right now. With the Sun card, the King of Cups, the Magician, this is going to start within you. I've told Cap the same thing. I've told, there's another sign, a few other signs that got it. But this starts within you. None of this energy is going to move. Nothing's going to take place. Nothing's going to change until you change on the inside, Aquarius. You have to change your view of things, okay? You have to change the way you're seeing things from the outside, from the inside out, from the inside out. That's what I'm hearing. It starts on the inside, and then things will start changing on the outside. Stop letting people get to you. I'm hearing stop letting people get to you. This one wanted to flip. Card of Speed, Knight of Swords. Okay. So Ace of Pentacles, tangible things, usually monetary. I don't know if a lot of the pressure that you have going on right now in these relationships is over money, but it could be. There's Two of Wands, planning. You're doing a lot of planning. Now, this could be on paper. This could be in your head. I don't know. But you're doing a lot of planning, Aquarius, okay? Are you planning on going somewhere? I don't know. Ace of Cups, speaking from your heart. You need to have heart-to-hearts with these people in your life. I don't see any walking away. I just see very strained relationships. Same thing for Capricorn a while ago. I don't think I seen walking away. Was it Capricorn? I can't remember. But several of the other signs had I didn't see walking away. I just seen where it need to be an open line of communication. And that's what I'm seeing here also. Okay. An open line of communication. You need to tell them how you feel and what it's about. Okay. How you feel about these situations. Let's see. This is Phil. Okay. We got the Tower. Got the Six of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. Whatever's going on, these arguments, these stressors, these dramatic situations in your life, it is over. Something flipped. Hold on. Holy shit. Aquarius. Holy shit. Okay. Knight of Wands. Nine of Cups. The Hangman. It is over money. All of this is over money. A lot of us get stressed over money. Money is a big deal at this day and time in our timeline, okay? A lot of arguments about money. A lot of stressors about money. This has to do with bills. This has to do with material assets. There's a lot of arguing, and I'm hearing shape-shifting. I don't know what's up with that. Shape-shifting. What's the deal with the shape-shifting? A lot of arguing, back and forth, and bickering. Okay. Nobody wants to take responsibility for what's going on right now. Everybody wants to point the finger, pass the buck, okay? Well, whatever these situations are. But holy shit, you have the Tower and Death and Rebirth sitting here. So when I said I don't see any walking away, this is walking away plus some, okay? You may think that your life is crumbling, like you're losing everything. But I'm telling you now, it's only to gain, okay? Whatever has to leave, has to leave. Whoever has to leave, has to leave. For everything to be reborn again, okay? It's going to be rough, Aquarius. This is a bumpy ride right here. Whoo, shit. Bumpy ride. Keep your head up. I heard keep your head up. Anything else for Aquarius? Yeah, bumpy ride. Two of Swords. You may not know which way to go. You're going to be like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. Why is this happening? Can I get a card of guidance for Aquarius, please? This is heavy energy. Card of guidance. The Emperor. That's my hard-ass energy card. So, Emperor and the Chariot. So, at some point, you're going to have to be the one to say, look, this is how we're going to do it. This is what's going to happen. Okay? You're aware of the highway. Okay? Especially with the card of self sitting there. This is all about you and your life. And yes, you have to take other people's emotions and their life into consideration, especially if you have a family. But, okay. With the inner work that's going on right now, trying to focus on the inside so the outside changes. If they're not supporting you, Aquarius, if there's no support here, and then you just have to constantly throw up this defensive energy, which is what I'm picking up on, defensive energy left and right. Some people aren't meant to stay in our lives forever, okay? There's going to be a lot of people coming and going, Aquarius. That's what I'm trying to say. A lot of people coming and going. You let them come in, you let them go out, okay? Seven of Cups. A lot of pans in the fire. I think the universe, yeah, okay. The universe is trying to say, take your time with these decisions, okay? Take your time with these decisions. And you're going to see them start popping up in the next week, okay? If they're not here yet, they're going to be. Yeah, Page, as I'm saying that, do not knee-jerk these decisions, okay? Eight of Swords. Do not knee-jerk. which means don't make any hasty decisions. I had to tell somebody else that. Take your time, plan things out, and do what you feel is right for you, okay? Knight of Wands, Four of Wands. Everything's happening really fast, like at the speed of light, Aquarius, with you right now. Okay, speed of light. I'm talking emotions. I'm talking about secrets. I'm talking about lies. I'm talking about breaking yourself down to build yourself back up. All of this is happening right now in the realm of Aquarius. Okay, so just depends on your life. Where do you need to fit this in your life? Okay. All right, Aquarius. I'm not gonna pull any more cards. I'll be here all day with y'all. All right, just keep your head up and know that you are in the midst of it now, but it is going to get better. Okay, it is going to get better. And don't let anybody... I'm here boss you around, so I don't know what that's about. That's for somebody. Don't let people boss you around and have you doing things that you feel are unethical or below board, okay? All right, especially when you're working on yourself right now. You want to keep everything... You want nice, clean energy, okay, Aquarius? For things to move. All right. You guys have a great and wonderful day. Bye. Whew, hello Pisces, my name is Angela. This is a general tarot reading channel. Okay, I'm doing general readings for you guys today for the week of the 8th through the 15th. I know today's the 9th. I'm a day behind for you guys. But I'm telling you what, these readings today have been heavy. Heavy. Like Scorpio, I couldn't even finish Scorpio's reading. It was so confusing and mixed up, and just, I was getting shit flashing in my head left and right. I couldn't make sense about anything, to the point where I just pulled angel cards for them. Like, it was heavy. Aquarius, the same thing. Capricorn, same thing. I mean, I finished their readings, but I'm just saying. So if you have any of these in your big three, go check out those videos. They may be important for you. All right, Pisces, I do read intuitively. So I see, feel, and hear things. And my meaning of a card may not be what you've read in a book or heard other tarot readers say, okay? Or it may be the exact same thing. I never know till the cards fall. All right, so can I pull in Piscean energy, please? Can I pull in Piscean energy for the next week? Cards of guidance, challenges, heads up, anything you want them to know, anything they need to know. Challenging situations. Okay, we got the Queen of Pentacles. We got the Knight of Wands. Page of Cups. Anything else? All right. So right off the bat, Knight of Wands is my don't give a shit card. So this could be the attitude a lot of you have right now. You know, there's a lot of shit going on, and I just don't give a shit anymore. Okay, so that line at his back, he doesn't give a shit. He doesn't care. Queen of Pentacles. You're calm, cool, collected, and getting everything you want. But the Page of Cups does throw a little worry into me. Okay, this is young energy. Emotional energy. So watch your emotions this week, Pisces, okay? While some of you may be, and I don't give a shit, I am who I am, I get what I want stage, some of you guys could be a little emotional, okay? You could be a little knee-jerky with some of these relationships in your life. Let's see where this is falling. Where's this Page of Cups? What area in life does Pisces need to be aware of when it comes to this Page of Cups energy? Let me see what flipped. I've got something else here, you guys. Hold on. Okay, for a lot of you guys, we got the Knight of Cups, the Five of Cups, and the Eight of Cups. So Knight of Cups is I got my eye on somebody. Somebody's got their eye on you. It's a new love interest heading your way. Five of Cups is you can't see the good for the bad, and the Eight of Cups is walking away. So with that Two of Cups sitting there and that Eight of Cups, you're going to be walking away from somebody, but somebody new is going to slide right in, Pisces, okay? Slide right in. And I asked this information over the Page of Cups, okay? I want to know what was up with that Page of Cups energy. And this is what I got. So be careful with this new person. I'm just saying, watch your step, watch your P's and Q's. Don't do anything hasty, okay? Pay attention to their words. I'm hearing pay attention to their words. So pay close attention to what they're saying, okay? But before this person even heads your way, there's some old energy. Yeah, Lover's card just fell out with the Bird card. There's some energy that you're going to have to let go of, okay? You're going to have to clean up, let go of, walk away from. And I'm not telling you to leave your spouse, your partner, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever. That's not what I'm saying. Don't try to make this resonate if it does not. But if you're already in tense situations, okay, you already know if you want to stay or go, okay? And some of you guys are going to be leaving. It's a burden to you. They're burdens. They're not helping you thrive or grow in any kind of way, okay? You're going to be walking off. And when you do, that's when that new energy is going to slide in, okay? But I do hear the universe saying, and they say this a lot, got the Devil card that just flipped. So like I said, they haven't been any help to you, okay? This old energy, this old burdensome energy. They haven't been any help to you. This is the energy you're walking away from right here, okay? This is the energy that's coming in, okay? Before you do anything with the energy that's heading your way, this new person, this needs to be settled. This needs to be cleaned up. Okay. The universe gave this actual message to several people this week. Okay. You need to get rid of the old to bring in the new. There's the Fool. And when you do, new experiences, new people will start coming into your life. That's the Fool card. The Fool is all about, well, the Fool's journey. New experiences, new things, new people, new places, okay? Four of Cups. Don't sit there and just wait. She's sitting here in this energy and she's just waiting. She's waiting for something to happen. No, the universe is saying you need to take actionable steps, okay? Actionable steps is what's going to get you there. Not sitting there twiddling your thumbs, okay? You need to get energy moving. You need to be one to make this happen, okay? Don't wait on the other person. Okay, that's for somebody. Don't wait on the other person. Like if you know you're having issues, be the one to start the line of communication and see where you can get it, okay? Two of Swords. Doesn't know which way to go or what to do. Yeah, some of you guys are feeling confused about this right now. This old devil energy. You're confused. You say you love me, but your actions say different. You say you love me, but your words say different. You know, you say you love me, but blah, blah, blah. Yeah. You need to open up a line of communication and get that cleared out, okay? Get that cleared out. Now, I am not speaking to Pisces that are in happy, loving relationships right now. No, that is not who I'm talking to. I'm talking to people that are in unhappy relationships, okay? All right. Queen of Swords, she's thinking. I don't read reversals, you guys, okay? Queen of Swords, she's thinking. She's in deep contemplation. So you put a lot of thought into this. This isn't something you're knee-jerking about. This is something that you have sat there and gone over and over and over in your mind, okay? Hangman energy. Yeah, it's going to feel a little, I don't want to say confusing because you're not confused. You know exactly what's happening. It's not confusion. It's, you're in this limbo right now. Like, should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I go? That's the problem, okay? Four of Wands, Justice. This person, whoever I'm speaking to right now, with this old devil, lover, devil energy, the Four of Wands came out with the Justice card, so there's been a lot of turmoil in the home, okay? Been a lot of turmoil. There's been a lot of bickering, a lot of back and forth. They said, she said, he said, and you feel like this person's wronged you in some kind of way. A lot of ways, actually. I'm hearing a lot of ways. They've wronged you in a lot of ways. That's got to be cleared, okay? That has to be cleared. You got the Empress, the Star, Page of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. And somewhere with this old energy, this old devil energy, Three of Cups has popped out. That's friends. I don't know where your friends will play a role in this. Maybe some of them are offering you a helping hand. Maybe some of them are part of the drama. But keep your eye out on your friends, okay? Keep an eye out on your friends. Pay attention to what they're saying and doing also in this situation. Because this is some murky... Yeah, something's going on there. Okay. Got the Empress, the Star, the Page of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. So you're trying to give birth to something new. Yeah, it's a new relationship. Some of you a new job. Some of you a new family. Some of you a whole new life. Yeah, you are. Two of Pentacles, Two of Cups, and Six of Swords. Some of you are trying to give birth to these new creative ideas, these new creative sparks that's hitting you this week. Go for it. They're going to end up to be very good. I'm hearing assets, so I don't know what that means for somebody. But they're going to be very good assets for you. These new creative ideas are going to come in very handy. Two of Pentacles, uneven energy exchange, and the Six of Swords. You're going to be leaving. You're going to be packing up your shit, walking away, which is what I was talking about. You're going to have to... Some people have to fall to the wayside. They're not meant to stay in your life forever, okay? Please don't make this fit where it doesn't. You know if you're having trouble. You know if you've already been thinking about leaving, okay? All right. Yeah. Three of Swords, Magician, Ten of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. Everything I just said, okay? Everything I just said. You've planted a new seed. You're waiting to watch them grow. The Magician, you're trying to bring things into reality. Ten of Swords, that's that drama, backstabby energy. As soon as you get that cleared, as soon as you get that backstabby energy cleared, new exciting opportunities are going to start coming, okay? But you got to move out of the old and get into the new. And if people see you as stingy or self-centered or conceited or wanting to move past things, people, places, then let that be. Let them see it that way because that's not actually what's happening, okay? That's actually not what's happening, Pisces. You are changing for the better. You are seeking new and better things, okay? Higher knowledge, more experiences. Some of you may even be going, I'm hearing spiritual awakening. Some of you may even be going into some type of spiritual awakening through all of this, okay? I'm not saying you have to, but some of you will be heading in that direction, okay? You're going to be opening the line of communication between you and the universe, you and spirit, you and God, you and the angel, you and whatever you want to call it, okay? It doesn't matter to me. But you will be opening a line of communication through there. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is very confident, very sure of herself. She knows what she wants and she knows how to get it. And once all the energy is cleared, all this gets cleared off the deck, that's how you'll be sitting, okay? Beautiful and in your element, okay? Okay, beautiful new you, Pisces. All right. You guys have a great, wonderful day. Bye.